Okay, who remembers Minority Report? Do you remember when Tom Cruise was initially on the run and he was running through that mall and the advertisements followed him? It was about image recognition and all the smart things being done with cameras and imagery, right? That's what our fight is about, okay? So, we're going to involve some privacy, we're going to involve some image manipulation and everything that's contained within that. And our first fighter, is a Frenchman who is very happy that his home country just won the World Cup, named Thierry Hubert. And Thierry is the CEO of a company called Darwin Ecosystem here in Dallas. But previously to that, he spent over 17 years at IBM, all the way up to the product level. So he's a pretty badass guy. Please give it up for Thierry Hubert.
We are the robots. We are the robots. We are the robots. We are the
Have a seat.
robots.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Unless, oh, you're waiting for him. That was very, very polite. The French are so polite. Okay. Our next fighter, Skip Howard, founded almost right out of college, a pretty badass company that actually has done work with Mercedes and everything else called Spacee, and visualization and all sorts of stuff in the consumer market area. Really, really cool. Please give it up for Skip Howard. Gentlemen, have you decided who's going first or am I picking?
I'll go first.
Skip, 45 seconds.
All right. Smart images. What you're talking about is computer vision. Computer vision is our future. It gives us everything from self-driving cars to self-flying cars to stuff we do where we make the surfaces interactive. And we can take it further. I mean, if we just give up our privacy, we can have things like facial recognition everywhere. I can walk into a shop and it can like tell me what I want before I even think about it, right? I mean, think about voting, right? I don't know a single government that would take advantage of us, you know? I mean, and then think about adding some eyes to like war machines, you know? They can go in, we don't have to be soldiers, we don't have to send soldiers in, we can just have robots take care of it all. It's a wonderful future.
And time. Thierry.
Ça alors. Sacré bleu. No. No, I'm not going to go for that. So what I love about all of this visual and image recognition, it's an extension of our human senses, right? Whether we talk about sound, vision, touch, whatever. And when we actually gather all of this information right now, we suck it into your corporate system, into your cloud, right? We're getting insight about people. We are losing our souls. We're talking to a machine, and our rights, our privacy, are being challenged. So where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line where people make decisions for us? Right now, KFC in Japan, in China, you go in, they look at your face, and they order for you. Did you know that? Crazy stuff, right? 500,000 cameras in the, $60 million. 60 million cameras in the United States actually have your record, your profile online to know who you are and what your face is like.
And time. You have 30 seconds to rebut. Skip.
You're so French, man. We are all dumber for having heard that. No, man. We give it up, man. You're already a cyborg. We all have phones. We're already cyborgs. What do you mean losing our soul? We just evolve. It's fine. We have a bright future. We're all going to be part of the Matrix anyway. It's going to be great.
And time.
I was going to say, Jane, you ignorant slut. For those of you who remember Saturday Night Live. So, let me tell you this very quickly. We have a new social contract into play. every new innovation, every large innovation, industrial revolution started with the abuse of the technology. And we're abusing it right now. And then the rules settle in. Where's your business going to be when the rules settle in?
All right, he only used 18 seconds, so I'm going to give those 10 that he didn't use, or 12 that he didn't use, back to you.
All I gotta say is, robots of the future, if you're watching, I'm on your side. Kill us less. Go for the French.
All righty. Just so you know, I'm the only one that's allowed to drop the mic in this house, all right? Our first question is from Dustin.
Well, as a representative of the healthcare industry, where we're single-handedly keeping the fax machine and the pager alive, I feel uniquely qualified to weigh in on these cutting-edge technologies. And the real question is, it is here. It's come a long ways. It's all around. But where do you draw the line between perhaps what you do in your home and the automation and things you can use there versus what you want to see on the street, in the mall, at the red light camera, these kinds of things?
I'm going to give that one to you, Thierry.
Give it to me? Okay. So here's the thing, in all seriousness. When we're looking at all this information being collected centrally, right, we are forgetting that a lot of the computing power can be pushed to the edge. If we are going to be intimate with technology, technology that mimics our human properties and cognitive ability, we have as individual to be able to take the control and to demand for those who've actually captured our identity through images and whatnot, to declare it and to let us know that it has been done.
Skip.
Merci.
Well, in your home, you should be able to control things, but you really don't, right? Everything's listening anyway. Everything's watching you anyway. So why not just use that power and throw it into retail, throw it into healthcare? It'd be nice to know I'm sick before I'm sick.
All right, interesting viewpoint. Who's going to ask the next question? Besides Rowie. Okay, Grant.
With every facial recognition, every bit of something you don't have to think, are we creating zombies in this world? Are we going to become the laziest generation ever imaginable?
Yes.
Skip, go with that one.
I think laziness spurs innovation. You know? We might be zombies, but there'll be an app for that. Don't worry.
Thierry.
You're right. As a matter of fact, we're releasing our cognitive capability and our creativity to the systems. When the system make decision for us, we are devolving. We are not evolving anymore because necessity is a necessity, and a lot of my team will know what I tell them all the time. The only change we accept is a change. We don't notice. There you go. The change we don't notice. Don't let it happen. Notice.
And time. Outstanding. All right, let's start the voting. That was an interesting fight. I like smart folks that can be funny at the same time.
I'm Skip.
This is Skip. He's the funny one. This is Thierry. He's the funny one. Thierry, Skip. Everybody good? Refs? You got it? Audience? All right. Jeevan, whenever you're ready.
We are the robots.